Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. How you doing? Me and Vannah here. We about to go outside. She wants to be in my skin, so we gonna let her be in my lap in the meantime. So, sorry y'all. I just get on camera and I'm already having to adjust you guys. Okay, cool. But anyway, y'all, what's up? It is 10 o'clock in the morning. It's Wednesday. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm about to put my eyebrows on. I'm about to paint my eyebrows on. But I feel so much better, you guys. Yesterday was a rough day for me. I was super duper tired. And my head was hurting. Because I feel, you know, from traveling and all that stuff, when you travel, everywhere I went was freezing, okay? Freezing. I mean, freezing cold. Of course, the airports, the airplane itself, of course, is always freezing. And I had on a sweater, so it wasn't like I wasn't prepared, because I definitely had on a sweater. I know to bring a sweater with me when I'm traveling. And then, you know, you go out people's homes and stuff like that, the supermarkets, the store, wherever you went, wherever I went, it was freezing. And, yeah, so I'm feeling it. I was feeling it yesterday real bad. I just knew I was going to get sick, but thank God I didn't. Because ain't nobody got time for that, okay? That's one of the worst things you could have in the summer is a summer cold, child. Yeah, excuse if you hear, you know, lawnmowers in the background, but it's that time of year, okay? So, and it's nice and early in the morning, so people are outside trying to beat that sun and get their grass cut, child. But anyway, like I said, me and Van about to go outside for a little walk. It's nice and crisp in the morning. Not cold, but nice and crisp. So I usually don't walk. When I did used to have my dog, I don't walk Chloe in the mornings, and I ain't gonna be walking Vannah all the time in the morning either. But being that right now I'm like I said, I'm up, I'm showered because I had a nice little light workout. Y'all, I have not worked out since before I left for my trip, so it's been about 6 days now. I think my last workout was on last Wednesday. Yeah, so it's been 6 days because today I just worked out this morning. Obviously, I did not have it in me, child. I couldn't do it yesterday. I definitely couldn't do it on Monday because that was the day after I returned. So I needed to recoup, and I was still recouping from yesterday, child. Now I feel so much better. That's one thing. I love to travel, but I don't like the travel part of the traveling, if that makes sense. It probably don't make sense, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. I like, you know, reaching my destination and having fun and stuff like that, but I just don't like getting there when it's far. When it's far. If it's something, you know, that's not too far, then cool, they don't bother me. But when I gotta take a plane or take long car rides, yeah, I don't really like that. So, but nonetheless, like I told you guys the other day, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed my friends and family. And yeah, so I got another event to go to at the end of this month, but that's I wouldn't say it's local because it's not anywhere where I live. It's also in another state. Y'all know, just this past weekend, come to think about it, I was traveling across 3 different states in 2 days. Well, you could really say 3 days. That's crazy. That's a lot of freaking traveling. I traveled across 3 different states, meaning when I say across, meaning, you know, obviously I left from the state that I live in, went to the next state to fly out to get to the next state, and then did that shit all over again on Sunday evening or afternoon. I didn't get home until Sunday night. to my actual house, but that's why I should stop talking while I'm doing my eyebrows, because it's taking me way longer than it usually does. But they are a part of my face, baby. So however long it takes, we gonna take it, period. But yeah, y'all, the event I'm going to at the end of the month, it's about an hour drive, so it's nothing. That's nothing. So that's not really considered traveling. And it's the same day. It's just, I'm just going out to going away party. And that's it. For this month, that's it. But anyway, yeah, y'all, I'm all set now. Like I said, me and Vannah about to go outside and take her for this little walk. It's Wednesday, like I said, so it's just a regular spend a day with me, or a day in my life, whichever I choose to do. I ain't gonna be spending a day with me because I ain't going nowhere, y'all. So it's just gonna be a little day in the life or whatever of me and now Vannah. But yeah, you guys, Lord's will, I will see you guys in a little while, or we'll see you outside. Go ahead, girl. They don't want no smoke. Go ahead. They don't want no smoke. Hold on. This is a street. Okay, go. Come on, babe. Come on. Y'all, we just out here walking. It's a pretty morning. Very nice morning. So I'm just letting Vannah get to know her little neighborhood, her new neighborhood. Tell me why me and Vannah was walking, right? Y'all saw us walking, okay? And we had got to a certain spot, whatever, where it's like a huge patch, a huge field of grass or whatever the case may be. But it's houses. It's a residential area, but it's just like a business or something. They have this big thing of grass out there. So anyway, long story short, me and Vannah standing there, she's sniffing around the grass or whatever. So then my head, one thing about me, my head is always going to be on swivel, okay, period. I don't care where I'm at, my head is always on swivel. So thank God it was, because I happened to look up from looking down at her. I happened to look up, and straight ahead in front of me was another dog walker. They had came from around a corner. So when me and Vannah was walking up to the grass, they weren't there yet. They had came from around a corner. And when they came from around a corner, his dog was a pit bull. It looked like a pit bull boxer mix. It was kind of like one of them tall, like I said, pit bull boxer mix dogs. And it wasn't on no fucking leash, okay? Even though the owner was right on its heels, because he's, walking alongside the dog, because he didn't see me and Vannah first. And it was, quite a bit of a distance between us, but it's nothing to a dog, of that breed to sprint down that little fucking block, because we was only like from point here to here. Like, it wasn't a big distance at all. So he didn't notice us at first, but his dog, of course, noticed my dog. So it immediately stopped and got in the stance like it was ready to take the fuck off. So I swooped Vannah up so fast and turned my ass around and started walking away so fast. And I'm looking back behind me every time to make sure that dog wasn't coming, because we all know, when a dog ready to take off, it's ready to take off. It don't know its name no fucking more. It don't hear you calling it. It's on go, okay? It's seeing red, period. So I kept checking, but when I turned around, I saw that he had his dog. Finally, he had you know, had his hand on his dog, and they was both standing there waiting till, you know, I got up a little further, which I did. I was right there from the next corner, so I just turned the corner, which is on the way back to my house anyway. So yeah, and then as I was walking up the block, after I turned the corner and some time had passed, I happened to look behind me. I seen him walking his dog. They was going, you know, straight. But he had the dog on a leash at that point. And I'm just like, this is shit that I do not like, son. Like, even when I had my little Chloe, like, I hate dog owners who fucking walk these big aggressive dogs, because let's be clear, pit bulls are naturally aggressive dogs. That is their nature, that is their breed. I'm not saying every single pit bull reacts that way, but 90% of pit bull breeds, especially when they see smaller dogs, they become very aggressive. I don't give a fuck what kind of dog it is in your household, to your kids, to your family. When it see other dogs, especially small dogs, that shit clicks and they see fucking red and they ready to kill. Okay, so I don't understand why these pit bull owners, or big aggressive dogs period, even if it's not a pit bull, because there are other breeds where some of their dogs are aggressive as well. Why do y'all walk y'all big dogs like that off of fucking leashes? I don't care if you feel like you and your dog are the only two fucking motherfuckers outside. You guys are not. You know, like, come on. Like, put your dog on a leash. Because I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, my dog don't bite. My dog don't, it's not like that. My dog wouldn't hurt a fucking fly. Fuck that. Okay, because your dog will 100% hurt my dog. Okay, period. And she was just out there minding her business, wondering like why her mama swooping her up, or her auntie, or why her auntie Charmaine swooping her up like this. Like, girl. So I just really don't like that, yo. Like, we had to cut our little walk, not cut it short, but, you know, she was over there minding her business, doing her little thing, you know, sniffing around, just like I said, getting to know the neighborhood, getting to know the area. Here come this motherfucker. And I'm sorry I'm cursing so much, y'all, because that just got me real tight. Y'all know I've been working on my cursing, and I've been doing very well. Okay. But anyway, like, that just got me real tight right now. Like, why are you walking a dog without no freaking leash on, and you know your dog is an aggressive kind of dog? Like, don't do that. Now I gotta start putting my mace back on my leash. See, I'm not used to having no dog for all these years. It's been 4 years since my little Chloe transitioned. So I haven't been walking, you know, a dog for all that long time. So, I mean, I didn't forget, but I did forget my mace. So, but yeah, anyway, thank God, you know, I was able to make it back with my dog safely. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go sit down because that little trucking up the hill, you know, with holding Vannah, yeah, I'm beat. You know, y'all know I ain't, like I said upstairs, I told y'all a little while ago, I haven't been working out for the past 6 days, so I got to get back in the groove of it. Today was my, you know, breakthrough day, so I got back out there. I didn't do too much today. I just did my squat machine, which I already know works every single part of my body. So I did that. I did my stair stepper. That was rough, you know, after being off of it for so many days. And the six days don't seem like a lot of days, but to my body it does, especially when my body felt like it was all beat down from traveling. So yeah, and I didn't do the tread today. I thought I wanted to get on the treadmill today, but then I was like, you know what, Charmaine, don't overdo it. Don't force it. Okay, because what do we say? We not forcing ish from here on out. Okay. But yeah, I felt like tomorrow's another day, Lord's will, so I'll, you know, get back on the show, because that's going to be really rough. Y'all know I do my incline of 10, okay? That's going to be real rough jumping back into that, but we move. I might start off a little slow. Maybe I'll just do an incline of 8 tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on how my body feels. Depends on if it feels like it can endure, you know, the workout that I'm used to. So, but yeah, I just did that, and I just did some standing ab exercises, and yeah, and that made me feel really good. I felt like I got a pretty decent workout, you know. So I'm about to go upstairs and unwind and chill out, relax. Oh, I got a video uploading. Let me see. My Real Housewives of Review uploaded, so you guys check that out. It should be posted today by 12. Well, it will be posted today by 12. So check out my review. Show your girl some love on her reviews, just like I do on my vlogs. The girlies be really liking my reviews, though, I must say. Well, whoever, I can't say is only girlies, but the people be liking my reviews. So I'm grateful for it all. Just double checking and making sure it's all set and ready to go. And it is. So yeah, y'all check that out at 12 o'clock, like I said. And Lord's will, I'll see you guys back on camera later. Bye. Y'all, why was I knocked out? It is 3:50 right now. I just got off the phone though, but I woke up at 3 o'clock. All I remember doing was walking Vannah. Y'all saw walk Vannah. Went back upstairs. I was watching something on YouTube. And next thing you know, I woke up. It's 3 o'clock. I do not take naps. Okay, once in a bluest moon do I take naps, especially during the weekday. So I really am still feeling it from traveling. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all, I'm just downstairs making me some ziti. I made ziti last night. Baked some ziti. So I'm down here. I baked some ziti and Tim jerked some chicken on the grill. So that's what I'm about to eat. I don't got no barbecue sauce though, and I would like barbecue sauce with jerk chicken. I didn't have any jerk chicken last night when he made it, because Timmy he likes to do everything at nighttime. So he was outside on the grill on the porch at like 9 o'clock at night. Baby, no, my food I'm already eating. I've already eaten and all that by then. So three times, okay? Because y'all did. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's like 10 minutes to 4 right now in the afternoon. And y'all already know, like, I don't play in my kitchen. I'm in and out this kitchen by now. If shit is wrapped up, I done ate probably an hour ago. Yeah, so no. But now, I told him I'll just have some of it today. But I need some barbecue sauce. I don't have no barbecue sauce. I'm just putting some cheese on my ziti. Some more cheese. So, Vannah, you is not getting none. I give you some, I gave Vannah some ground turkey last night when I made the whatchamacallit. So, that's what I'm about to eat. I guess I'll take a piece of this jerk chicken. I'm going to take the smallest piece because I really want some barbecue sauce. And I don't think I got none in the fridge. But anyway, y'all, that's what I'm doing. I'm eating now. And probably go finish watching what I was watching. Actually, I'm going to put this on last because this is my ziti and my jerk chicken. Y'all probably can't tell because it's smothered with cheese. I love cheese. I was most usually use paper plates, but y'all know me. I'm a paper product queen, okay? But I bought the cheap ones this time, so I gotta use 2 at a time because you know they melt in the microwave. So I don't want to waste the plate, so I'm gonna just use this one. Vannah, banana, you want some ground turkey? Huh? Let me see. Back it up. Back it up. Back up. What is this? A waste of aluminum foil, whatever the fuck it is. Are you? Back up. Let me show you the kind of shit that they do. Well, Timmy does. You see all this aluminum foil? Enough to cover a whole pan, right? Look what's in there. And he's stuffing in the fridge. 3 small ass strips of bacon. He got all this aluminum foil for 3 small ass strips of bacon. This why I don't buy it. When Timmy do shit like this, he on his own with it. Wasting shit. I just came back from walking Savannah again for the second time today. It is now 6. Let's see what time it is. It's 6:15 and p.m. of course. Y'all, she gotta get used to going to the bathroom outside. She's not used to that yet. So when she's outside, she's just like, you know, she's outside for the vibes. Okay, she's not outside to use the bathroom. So I had to, and I took her out after she ate. I gave her some time, you know, for some the shit to move through her system. Not literal shit, but you know what I mean. Like her food and her water. But I gave her some time for it to move through her system. So I took her out. Like I said just a little bit ago, we just came in. And old girl still ain't used the bathroom. She didn't use the bathroom this morning either when I took her out. So she got to get used to, like I said, going to the bathroom outside. I have puppy pads around the house. Well, not around the house, but in specific areas for her to use them. But that's what she's used to. So, and she's only 9 months, like I said, you guys. So, see, I'm not used to training a dog that's already been, you know, trained, but in a different way. So yeah, I had my little Chloe since she was 4 months old. So, you know, I was the sole person training her, and so, you know, that worked out a lot better. But like I said, Vannah, you know, she's outside, but when I take her out, even after she's finished eating and drinking, and like I said, I give her some time for it to digest, and I feel she's ready to release herself. But when she's outside, she's just so excited to be outside. Like, she don't be thinking about using the bathroom. And yeah, I'm not going to be outside all day long, okay? Even though I'm outside for a good deal of time with her. You know, like I said, I'm letting her familiarize herself with the area and, you know, finding her spots and stuff. But Vannah is outside, child, for the vibes, honey. She ain't thinking about going to the bathroom when she out there. So we're going to have to work on that, you know, daily or whatever. But also, you know, like I keep saying, she's very young, you know, so... And even though that don't really have much to do with it, but in this case, I feel like because she's coming from a certain way of living to now having to readjust to a different way, I'm going to have to give her some grace. So that's what we doing. So yeah, y'all, but that's pretty much it, you know. Did y'all watch Straw on Netflix? Tyler Perry movie Straw with Taraji P. Henson, Tiana Taylor, and Sherry Shepherd. Pretty much are the starring roles in the movie. Child, I did not want to watch it because I already knew I was not gonna, you know, like it. And I hate that I went into it already knowing that I wasn't gonna be here for it, because I'm so over the single black struggling man and or women in Tyler Perry movies. Like, enough. We get it, okay? Also, we're not the only culture who struggle and have single mamas in it. I know he's only speaking from his, you know, perspective, because he is a part of our culture. So I feel like maybe that's one of the reasons why he continues to shed light on such negativity when it comes to us, because maybe that was what he grew up in or whatever the case. I don't know, but we tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, you know, like, okay, like I said, we get it. We know that there are struggling single mothers everywhere, in any culture, in any race. Like, it's not just the black women, okay? And it's not just the black men that's getting arrested, selling drugs, going to jail, being strung out or hard up for cash and doing shit. Like, this is what his movies anymore surround themselves around. Like, I'm not here for it, like, at all. Like, I like his other show on Netflix, which is Beauty in Black. That's a vibe. I like that show real bad. But like the movies, Straw was terrible. Okay, I was gonna say trash, and it was trash to me. It was all the fuck over the place. Everything was happening within the first 10 minutes of the movie. A lot happened, okay, and it just kept happening. Like, it's just like, okay, it was very unrealistic. While I know some people may feel like, oh, this is people go through this in real life. These things do happen to some people in their real lives, but it's not, like I said, realistic. Not to that extent. Yes, these things happen in real life, but in a span of 24 hours, all this shit happening. And in the movie's case, it's like the first 10-15 minutes. It was just complete chaos, one thing after another. It was just like, and then it just didn't make sense to me. Like, the movie, and I was watching it, but then I wasn't watching it, because like I said, I already knew it was going to be some bullshit, and it was, in my opinion. I think Taraji, you know, I heard her on the radio this past weekend. I don't know what day she was on the radio, but they was playing when I was on my ride home on Sunday. I was listening to like her, you know, excerpts from the interview she did with the Breakfast Club. And, you know, she basically just saying like she got to keep working because she's not getting paid what she's worth. So she has to keep working to, you know, maintain her lifestyle and her living and stuff like that. Like she would love to only just do one movie a year or maybe 2 movies a year and be good like some of the other actors and actresses, but she's not one of them. So unfortunately she feels like I have to keep working throughout the year. And so I feel like this role right here was one of those roles where she gave it her all, honey. Like she does all her other roles for the most part, but like she really gave this role her all. And I just feel like for this type of movie, like it wasn't given that. In my opinion, it just wasn't given. The movie was just terrible to me. Like it was terrible. It was terrible. Like the whole script of it was just terrible. The acting wasn't necessarily terrible. I mean, it was definitely some actors in the movie that just didn't, you know, like I said, that they just made it worse. And then you had the white cop, you know, talking to her and doing what he was doing to her, talking to her like dirt, and like it's just like, oh, Tyler, like come on, son. Like what happened to the movies you used to make back in the day, like the you know, the romance movies or the movies that was like family movies, and you know, get back to that. Because all this struggling and women fighting for fucking to live, survive, struggling, like come on, I'm not with that. So anyway, that I feel like that was my last straw with Tyler Perry movies. I feel like that was my last straw until he come up with some other ideas, you know, that'll, you know, make us want to see it and make us want to actually feel good about ourselves. You know, not saying that I need a movie to do that, you know, because I don't, but I'm just saying, like, you want to watch some feel-good movies, like watch some ish how us other black women who are not struggling, who are out there living our best lives, who are out there making the money, doing whatever we want to do, living a soft girl life. Like, make movies about us black women that's doing that, and the black men too, not just us women, but the black men too. Like, come on, shed a different light on us at this point. Like, we tired. So anyway, I didn't enjoy that movie at all, and it is what it is. So, but if y'all watched it, let me know what your thoughts was. Comment down below and let me know what y'all thoughts were about the movie. So, anyway, y'all, I'm going to call it a wrap. Call it a night. It's a wrap. So, I'm going to see y'all in my next vlog. I know I didn't really do much today, but this is a day in my life on a Wednesday. And like I always say on this channel, we keep it real and raw over here. There's no prim and properness, no shade to the prim and proper girlies, because I love that for y'all. That's just not my life, at least not at this time. You know, I love my life. I like the way I live, you know. So anyway, and I hope you like it too, because you keep on coming back, and I appreciate that. So anyway, y'all, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out.